ॐ भूर्भुवः स्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्. Dear friends, I am extremely thankful to you for your kind cooperation that has encouraged me to go ahead. Dear friends, this video is going to be focused on an important part of speech, that is verb. Dear friends, please tell your sons and daughters to sit down with the notes and to put down what is going to be taught today. In my previous videos, I had drawn your attention to important parts of speeches, that is noun and pronoun. This video is going to be focused on an important part of speech, that is verb. Dear friends, let us have primary knowledge on this important part of speech. Before going to have a discussion, let us go through this poem which is focused on the characteristics of a verb. I am an important part of speech. The knowledge of me will make you language rich. I am a word of a letter 4, but my importance is increasing more and more. I can be both finite and non-finite. Get this knowledge and be smart and active. I am finite when I carry tense. Isn't it more than a common sense? I also change with both a person and a number. The very knowledge will make you brave forever. I can be both transitive and intransitive. Don't you think it inspiring and informative? I can be an action, stative, or a possessive word. The knowledge of me can make you a victor even with a sword. The knowledge of me can make you a victor even with a sword. When stative or possessive, I don't take an object but a complement. When show action, I take an object for your merriment. I can take a verb if an action word. Will you know me to brighten your future world? I have 3 degrees. Will you know me to brighten your future world? Dear friends, This is a short poem on a verb which is focused on some of the important characteristics. Let us have a discussion on these characteristics. Dear friends, verb is an important part of speech. You know, it is the central part, it is the head word of a predicate. And you know, verbs are of two types. One is full verb and another is auxiliary. Full verb, if a word, if a verb has a dictionary meaning, that is called a full verb. But if it has no dictionary meaning, then it is called auxiliary. Verb can be an action word, it can be also a possessive word or a stative word. Very often we say that verb is an action word, but that is not 100% correct. Verb can be a stative word also, verb can be a possessive word also. If I tell I can sing, this verb sing is an action word. Sing, play, talk, these words show action, these are action words. But the verb is not always an action word. It can be a stative word also. When I tell I am a teacher, here am is a verb, but it does not show any action. Does it? Definitely no. So here the verb am is not an action word, it is a static word. I am a teacher, he is a student, these are static words. And the verb can be also a possessive word. If I say I have a book, here the word have doesn't show any action. It is not also a static word, but it shows possession. I have a book, you have a pen, these are possessive words. Dear friends, verb can be transitive and intransitive. It can be transitive if there is an answer to question what and whom. You ask what, and if you get answer, then your verb is transitive. If you do not get any answer, then the verb is intransitive. For example, he sang a song. Here, if you ask what, the sentence will be, what did he sing? Definitely, answer is song. So here the verb is transitive. But if I tell birds fly, here You may ask what, but you will get no answer. So here, fly is intransitive, it is not transitive. But dear friends, a verb is not always transitive and always intransitive. We can use it as a transitive one. We can also use it as an intransitive one. Then come to another division of a verb. A verb can be finite and non-finite. A verb has two forms. It is finite when it carries tense. When it changes with tense, number and person. If a verb does not change with tense, number and person, then the verb is in a non-finite form. Dear friends, let us take examples. I play, but if I is replaced by he, then I will have to say he plays. So you see, play changed to plays. Why? Because there was a change in person. I was first person, he is third person. That is why play was changed to plays. Take another example. He sings a song. Here sings, it is present simple form, but when you change tense, I will say he sang a song. So sing changed to sang. Why? Because the tense was changed. Now let us see how number brings changes. Supposing he plays, but they play, because he singular number, they plural number. So that is why the verbs got changed. But when the verb does not change, it is non-finite form. Take examples. I am playing. I was playing. Tense was changed, so am changed to was. But playing, is there any change in this word? No. That is why playing is a non-finite. Then come to another example. I am dancing. We are dancing. Am changed to are. That is why am here is in a finite form because it carried a tense. But dancing has no change. So A finite form always carries a tense, but a non-finite form does not carry tense. That means it does not change with person, number and tense. Dear friends, when a verb shows action, it generally takes adverb after it. He sang beautifully. Here beautifully is an adverb and sang is an action verb. And another important thing we shall have to remember here, that verb is the central part of a predicate. There are several words that can come in a subject part and a predicate part, but a verb cannot come in predicate part. Dear friends, the knowledge of a verb is extremely important. Sometimes without a noun there can be a sentence, but without a verb there can never be a sentence. For example, I can say go there. Here there is no subject. But if you go deep into this, you will tell that the subject is omitted. It is imperative sentence. It will be discussed later on. So, verb is extremely important. Without the knowledge of verb, we can never go ahead in English. Dear friends, this is the indication of a time. I shall have to put an end to my discussion. So before leaving, let us recite a Santipat, because each and every effort is not for me, it is for each and every one. Each and every one should be happy. Each and every one should reap the happiness. For this we should seek the blessings of Almighty. Let us expect each and every one should be receptive. They should know the primary knowledge on verb, and with this let us recite Santipat. Om Deho Shanti Ratarikagam Shanti Prithvi Shanti Rapa Shanti Roshadaya Shanti Vanaspataya Shantir Vishvedeva Shantir Brahma Shanti Sarvagam Shanti Shantireva Shanti Sama Shantiredhi. Om Shanti 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 Sarvarishta Sushanti Bhavatu Sarvarishta Sushanti Bhavatu.